Finally, somebody shut off the car horn. They probably took a sledgehammer and smashed through the hood to shut the thing up. I tell you, I don't mind noisy neighborhoods, but 24/7, no matter where I go, my life is destined to be in some kind of noisy environment. I'm gonna tell you guys, this Vegas trip almost broke me. There were some nice positives. We ended on a positive note here. Let's hit some of the things that were really, really good this trip. And those were the live streams. Were some of the best 3 live streams, mega streams, that I've done in a long time. Why? Because the weather was fantastic. The people were fantastic on the live streams. The material was fantastic. I so enjoyed myself. Yeah, we had a few brushes with some people that wanted to be the lieutenant generals of the Vegas streets, but we got through that, okay? But I'm going to tell you, I'm still trying to absorb all the shock of what happened with the storage tent being set on fire and all that, and then just working like a dog to get that tarp up. And I'm going to tell you, there's not many times in my life, as you guys know, you've been here a lot of years on the channel, I'm not a person that's afraid of hard work. But there's hard work that comes from being stuff that needs to be done because we're moving forward in life. And then there's hard work that needs to be done because, well, somebody else pulled us backwards in life. And I tell you, that Tuesday morning when I stepped into that situation down there, and I looked inside of that half burned up tent, and I looked at all that crap that was burned up, books and all kinds of things, and I said to myself, you know, this might be it, man. This might be it. There's just no redeeming it's just impossible. It's too hard to make forward progress and create a decent world anymore. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I got back in the van that day. You know, I'd gone down and picked up a big tarp at the Harbor Freight or whatever, and I got back and I just said to myself, you know what? I don't know. Right? I said maybe I'll feel maybe I'll feel better, go get something to eat, you know, in the morning. And I was just looking at this stuff, and I thought to myself, wow, you know, if we don't do it, who's gonna do it? I mean, I can't. Father Beer's got enough on him. He already filled up 2 trash cans the night we were finished the tarp and stuff. I don't know how late, and got the front little door thing hung up there. I don't know how in the hell he did that and get the energy to do that. But sometimes you just get so frustrated because you look at this world today, and you're often asking yourself, what's the point? Because everywhere you look around these days, everything is degrading around and being defaced, and it doesn't even matter what it is. It doesn't matter. You can have a church that stood for 500 years, like the Canterbury Cathedral in UK, and somebody can go in there and tag up the inside. It just doesn't matter anymore, right? It just doesn't matter. But I just think to myself, you know what? We need to absolutely hold the line somewhere here. So I guess at the end of it all, yeah, I felt pretty doggone good about the shape, much better shape than when I got here. But I was coming into town to fix a little light string that some branches had knocked down part of the light string, big deal, and fixing the plastic and the sign out front, and it ended up being so much more than I ever thought it would be. I still got some big ass splinter in my hand. Yeah, I don't know. Where's your mask and all that stuff? Yeah, just rooting through all that stuff. Look, a lot of that stuff was soaking wet, and it wasn't a lot of airborne particulate matter. But well, we're going to keep moving forward. I mean, that's all you can do. I'm leaving town feeling pretty good. I'm excited to get back to the Rancho and make a lot of forward progress over there. Do a little more touch-up painting, do a little more weatherizing for winter, get all the grasses cut in the back, and just get things nice and ship shape. It's going to be exciting to be back. And then of course Terror is coming up, and we'll have all of our hijinks on that. And then before you know it, it's going to be Halloween, and then we kick off the annual fundraiser, and that's something we can really feel good on, our third annual. But did you ever, I mean, let me know in the comments section down below, was there ever anything that you encountered in life that was just like you lifted up the flap on it? Maybe it was some big huge project or whatever, and you just put the flap down and oh hell no, oh no, I can't conquer this. I can't conquer this. This is just too much beyond it. Yeah, right. It's the way I thought. I'm like a maintenance guy, but I'm not a fire restoration type of person. It just didn't really matter at the end of the day. But hey, you know what you do? You do what Father Creer does. You roll up your sleeves. You don't feel sorry for yourself, and you just get in there and start working the gears and wheels and everything else and trying to make things good. Listen, I had a lot of support, and I would be remiss not to shout out and say thank you to everybody, the MRs that make continuous contributions of food items for churches, the Melodies, the Teresa's, the list goes, the Allen Gentrys, the list just goes on and on. You always risk forgetting people, but trust and believe, I'm grateful for everybody that helped to do the retarping and help so much with what I do down here. You know, it's like Father Creer said to me after we recorded the video the other day. He's like, you know, you got a real crew behind you too. I thought I was the only one with an army behind me. And I said, yeah, I got an army too behind me, and you guys are absolutely fantastic. So I am going to close it out in less than 12 hours. I will be on the road back to the Rancho, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys tonight. I hope I have safe travels back. Oh, the weather's fantastic. So yeah, thumbs up or appreciate. Yeah, let me know if there was something in life that you ever encountered that you just wanted to put the flap down. You took that look and you're like, all right guys, thanks so much. Thumbs up or appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, it's a great time to. Thank you everybody.